Shalom, 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 Israel. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? It's Good Friday. The real Good Friday, though. Right? Not the Good Friday that the world celebrates. This is the real deal. This is the one that really counts. All them other Good Fridays didn't mean shit. Why is that? Why is that, Brother Matt? That's some of y'all still calling me that. Well, I'm going to tell you why, man. Because, look at it. Who was celebrating Good Friday? Catholics, Baptists, Won't He Do It, Church of God in Christ, fucking Foursquare, Pentecostal, all right? That wasn't no fucking Good Friday. Number one, they didn't even know they was Israelites, all right? They wicked, man. So how are you going to celebrate something with somebody and you're at odds with them? That's like your enemies celebrating your birthday or whatever, or celebrating anything that got to do with you. Your enemies celebrating because you got a new job. No. Then none of them Passovers mean nothing. All you Pharisees, I know y'all motherfuckers gonna be mad as a damn wet cat. But fuck you. It's the truth. How you gonna celebrate the Passover, all right, but you don't celebrate also Yahushai's death, burial, and resurrection? Y'all don't celebrate that. All y'all talk about is the Passover, the Passover. Oh, Barakatah, the Passover. That's all you niggas talk about. But Yahushai ain't, the only time Yahushai in your mouth is when y'all open up. Barakatah Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. That's the only time he in y'all mouth. Other than that, y'all don't mention Yahushai in any direction. You ever notice that? Even the ones on here. I ain't never heard none of you Pharisees even mention Yahushai. All you mention is the law, the law, the law. That's your fucking God, man. That's your power right there is the law, and that's what's gonna fail you black ass niggas. All right? So, why am I saying that today, Good Friday, the real Good Friday, is so important? Well, check this out real quick. I want y'all to check this out. Just listen to it. And I'm going to show you something. Oh, wait a minute.
Did anybody happen to catch the moon outside of Florida yesterday? So this is in the panhandle of Florida, and apparently there was a red moon, y'all. This was sent to me today, and they said this is what happened in Florida. And I tell y'all, man, the moon has been extremely weird. The moon is moving in all kinds of directions, y'all. I don't know what's up with this. And the other thing is, I find it very interesting that we had a red or orange moon yesterday, right? And then yesterday in Greece, it was all orange.
That's the moon.
I mean, look it out on the water, y'all. Look at that. Whoa, that is crazy, boy. That's some scary shit, bro. That is some scary stuff right there. What would you do? But yeah, you see what I'm saying? Blood orange, blood red sky in Italy, and then that blood moon in Florida. I don't know if there's any correlation to that, y'all, but that's very interesting. That is very interesting. What do you guys think about this video, y'all? Now, I personally saw a bright white moon out here where I'm at in Florida. But then again, we all see different things. You know, different things are happening in the sky all at once. Did anybody happen to catch the moon outside?
Y'all saw that, right? Look where it was red at, though. Okay, first of all, the moon was red. Okay, then the sky was red over there in Italy. You got idea what that is? Where's that at? That's Rome, Italy, Roman Empire, old Roman Empire. See, judgment getting ready to fall on these fucking heathens, man. Now, y'all saw the red moon, right? Now, let me get y'all Joel 2:31. Says, and I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood, and fire and pillars of smoke. Verse 31, here's the meat. The sun shall be turned into darkness. Already had that. The moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. All right. Verse 32, and it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord has said, and in the remnant of whom the Lord shall call. So, can't just be anybody either. Got to be part of this house. All right? Got to be part of this house. That's why it says, in the remnant that the Lord shall call. See? He being specific. And it says, the Lord shall be delivered, for in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance. Mount Zion and in Jerusalem. What is that? That means you got to be under this law of liberty. All right? You got to be in this truth, and you got to be on the law of liberty, the program that Yahweh shall receive from the Father. That's what you got to be on. This right here. If you ain't on that, then fuck you. You ain't getting shit. All right? You ain't getting shit. So, the reason I did those videos last week was to bring y'all into the clarity of what the fuck I was doing. All right? Never mind the scoffers. They finna get what's coming to them anyway. All right? Don't even mind them. But look at what's happening, though. A blood moon. The last time you seen one of them. And look what is happening the week of the Passover. All right? We just did the Passover. We just mentioned the Passover, what, Monday? Now, this is the week that Yahushua, all right, was turned over, you know, betrayed by Judas Iscariot and turned over to the Pharisees over 2,000 years ago. This is a whole new remake of that. All right? That moon proves it. The scripture declares that before that day happens, he's going to put a blood moon up in there. Now, he did it. Now, over here, we had a pink moon for one day, but for the most part, this moon been white over here. But it's been a full moon. Remember what I told y'all about the first moon on the 8th, the new moon? Then this moon here, is it panning out? All right. So, now, today is Good Friday, the real Good Friday. This is when Yahushua was turned over. This is the night that he went to the Garden of Gethsemane and he asked the Father, if it be at all possible, let this cup pass from me, but nevertheless, thy will, not my will, but thy will be done. This is it. Right here. Now, what's next week gonna bring? I don't know. We just have to wait and see. But after that, after what happened on the 8th and everything, y'all faith level should be at its peak, right? This ain't the time to fall asleep. This ain't the time to sit here and be, you know, second guessing shit and all that. All right, your faith should be at the apex right now. All right, did y'all see the new shit Biden did this past? You can't even sell your house now. If you do, he just slapped a 44% tax on it. So, been in our house 12 years, right? Got a good amount of equity in there that we could borrow off of if we wanted to, but I won't do it because it'll raise our house note to fucking astronomical amounts at 7.25%. Our house is under 4.25. They want to raise it 3 points. 3 points is a lot of fucking money. You talking about a couple of more $1,000 a month. Fuck that. We'll make do. All right? Now, he got it fixed now to where if you sell your house, let's just say you got a house and you only owe $180,000 on it and you got $500,000 equity, when you sell that motherfucker, the $350,000 equity, they're going to take 44% of that. So you're looking at probably about $160,000 they're going to take from you. Ain't nobody going to sell their fucking house now. All right? Then they're getting ready to lock this shit down again. Probably around next month. Right? They get ready to crash this dollar sometime around next month. All right, so they're putting measures in place. They're doing a beta test right now to see what happens if they lock everybody in their houses. They're getting ready to throw another bullshit ass scamdemic out there, and they want to see if the public go for it, which they probably will. So the time of trouble is at hand. All right, it's at hand. So what I want to do today was commemorate what happened to Yahushua on this day. All right, let's go to Matthew chapter 26. And it reads, starting at verse 1. This is the plot to kill Yahushua. And it came to pass when Yahushua finished all these sayings, he said unto his disciples, you know, after 2 days is the feast of the Passover, and the Son of Man is betrayed and crucified. He knew that he was going to be betrayed and crucified at the feast of the Passover. Okay? Then assembled together the chief priests and the scribes and the elders of the people unto the palace of the high priest, who was called Caiaphas, and consulted that they might take Yahushua by subtlety and kill him. But they said, not on the feast day, lest there be an uproar among the people. Now, when Yahushua was in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment, and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For the ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor. When Yahushua understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor always with you, but me you have not always. For in that he hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this that this woman have done be told for a memorial of her. See, Yahushua was grateful. She was the only one thinking about him during this time. They worried about some damn money. All right, verse 14. Then one of the 12, called Judas Iscariot, went unto the chief priests and said unto them, what will you give me? And I will deliver him unto you. And they covenanted with him for 30 pieces of silver. And from that time he sought opportunity to betray him. See? Now, the first day of the feast of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Yahushua, saying unto him, where wilt thou that we prepare for thee to eat the Passover? And he said, go into the city to such a man and say unto him, the master said, my time is at hand. I will keep the Passover at thy house with my disciples. Now, they wasn't out there with everybody else. Usually it's a big festival. You know, they sacrificed the lamb without spot or blemish and all that. And then they would eat the Passover meal together, and then the Feast of Unleavened Bread, right? Well, Yahushua separated himself. What does that tell you? This is why we don't celebrate with you ignorant motherfuckers. All of you law keepers, all right? We spiritually always in the upper room right here at the Royal House. Y'all can have y'all roasted lamb with bitter herbs and all other bullshit that y'all be doing, thinking y'all doing something. Yahushua didn't even eat with you niggas, all right? That's scripture. Let's keep going. And the disciples did as Yahushua appointed them, and they made ready the Passover. Now, when the evening was come, he sat down with the 12. And as they did eat, he said, verily I say unto you, that one of you shall betray me. And they were exceeding sorrowful, and began every one of them to say unto him, Lord, is it I? He answered and said, he that dips his hand with me in the dish, the same shall betray me. The Son of Man goeth as it is written of him, but woe unto that man by whom the Son of Man is betrayed. It had been good for that man if he had not been born. See, Judas was cursed, man. Then Judas, which betrayed him, answered and said, Master, is it I? He said unto him, thou hast said it. Verse 26. And as they were eating, Yahushua took bread and blessed it, and brake it, and gave it to the disciples and said, take, eat, this is my body. Now this is the same thing he told them 80 disciples that left him when he said, you must eat of my flesh and drink of my blood if you want salvation, right? They left him because they didn't understand he was speaking spiritually and not carnally, all right? Sound familiar? Verse 27, and he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, drink ye all of it. For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins. You can't eat a physical sacrifice, all right, and then think you're going to get a spiritual cleansing. It's all got to be done through the Spirit. Verse 29, but I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom. Verse 30, and when they had sung a hymn, they went out into the Mount of Olives. Verse 31, then said Yahushua unto them, all ye shall be offended because of me this night, for it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered abroad. But after I am risen again, I will go before you into Galilee. That's what happened when the shepherd gets struck. Everybody don't know what to do with themselves, all right? And that's what he told them. He said, when I go down, all y'all gonna go running in different directions, okay? Verse 33, Peter answered and said unto him, though all men shall be offended because of thee, yet will I never be offended. Yahushua said unto him, verily I say unto you, that this night before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me 3 times. And Peter said unto him, though I should die with thee, yet will I not deny thee. Likewise also said all the disciples. See, when your gangster get tested, you don't know how you're going to act. You know? That's what some of y'all folded about a couple of weeks ago. You know? Like I say, just a test. And look what happened. Some of y'all lost heart. Some of y'all did this. Some of y'all did that. But see, that had to be, you didn't know that was in there. You really thought, you know what I mean? You had all this faith built up, and you never know what it takes to crack it. Your faith's supposed to be rock solid, man. Rock solid. Right? Rock solid. Some of y'all took losses, all right? And I'm sorry you did that. But I stressed it. Don't be quitting your jobs. Don't be doing none of that shit. Some of y'all did it anyway. Man, I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that, man. Fuck that. Yeah, he come. See, I didn't tell you to do that shit. You gonna eat that biscuit. That go on you. But everything else ain't. But you can redeem yourself. Yahushua ain't came yet. Put your faith where it's supposed to be. All right. Then cometh Yahushua with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and said unto the disciples, sit ye here while I go and pray yonder. All right. Verse 37. And he took with him Peter and 2 of the sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Then saith he unto them, my soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. And he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. Verse 40, and he cometh unto the disciples, and findeth them asleep, and said unto Peter, what? Could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Now, he took Peter, James, and John away from the other disciples and brought them with him, and they fell asleep. Okay? He said, y'all can't watch with me 1 hour? Verse 41, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. He went away again the second time and prayed, saying, O my Father, if this cup may not pass from me, except I drink it, thy will be done. No, Yahushua didn't want to die like that, man. Do you blame him? But he was like, you know what? If this is the way things got to go to get redemption for Israel, I'll do it. That's discipline. That's what it takes, man. It takes a commitment and discipline, man. No matter what. No matter what. And that's what he did. That's why it's such a tragedy if you quit on him. That's why he said, if I would rather you hot or cold, because if you lukewarm, I'll spew you out of my mouth. That's why some of y'all, man, that you just hanging on to see what you gonna get, It shows. It shows your commitment. When something happens or something hits you unexpectedly, your faith just goes right out the window. Can't be like that. Most High don't like no wishy-washy. You either elect or you not. Do or die. All right? And Yahweh Shah was about that life, man. And he ain't going to accept nothing less. Neither will I. All right? I don't give a fuck what happened. Your faith's supposed to stay at the apex. It's supposed to zenith at the top. All right? Verse 44. And he left them and went away again and prayed the third time, saying these words. Then cometh he to his disciples and saith unto them, Sleep on now, and take your rest. Behold, the hour is at hand, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us be going. Behold, he is at the hand that doth betray me. Verse 47. And while he yet spake, lo, Judas, one of the 12, came with him, a great multitude with swords and staves from the chief priests and elders of the people. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, Whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he, hold him fast. And forthwith he came to Yahushua and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. And Yahushua said unto him, Friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid hands on Yahushua and took him. And behold, one of them which were with Yahushua stretched out his hand and drew his sword and struck a servant of the high priest and smote off his ear. Then said Yahushua unto him, Put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. This wasn't the time to lash out like that. All right? But that's Peter's spirit. You know, he was David in the reincarnation. So he was used to slicing niggas up. Verse 53, Thinkest thou not that I cannot pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? But how then shall the scriptures be fulfilled, that thus it must be? That's what I told y'all. Everything in these scriptures got to be fulfilled. Everything. Even some of y'all falling away and losing faith. That got to be fulfilled. 55. In that same hour said Yahushua to the multitudes, Are you come out as against me, a thief, with swords and staves for to take me? I sat daily with you, teaching in the temple, and you laid no hold on me. So I've been here all this time, and y'all ain't had nothing to say. See? But all this was done, that the scriptures of the prophets might be fulfilled. Then all the disciples forsook him and fled. They ran, left him. 57. And they that had laid hold on Yahushua led him away to Caiaphas, the high priest, where the scribes and elders were assembled. But Peter followed him afar off unto the high priest's palace, and went in, and sat with the servants to see the end. Now the chief priests and the elders and all the councils sought false witness against Yahushua to put him to death, but found none. Yea, though many false witnesses came, yet found they none. At the last came 2 false witnesses, and said, This fellow said, I am able to destroy the temple of power, and to build it in 3 days. And the high priest arose and said unto him, Answerest thou nothing? What is it with these witnesses against thee? But Yahushua held his peace. And the high priest answered and said unto him, I adjure thee by the living power that thou tell us whether thou be the Hamashiach, the son of the power. Yahushua said unto him, Thou hast said. Nevertheless I say unto you, hereafter shall ye see the Son of Man sitting on the right hand of power and coming in the clouds of heaven. He was speaking thousands of years in advance. He was talking to you faggot ass niggas right now on here scoffing. You're going to see him when he come. Then the high priest rent his clothes, saying, He has spoken blasphemy. What further need have we of witnesses? Behold now, ye have heard his blasphemy. What think ye? They answered and said, He is guilty of death. Then did they spit on his face and buffeted him, and others smote him with the palms of their hands, saying, Prophesy unto us, thou Hamashiach, who is that smote thee? Being smart asses. Now Peter sat without in the palace, and the damsel came unto him, saying, You also was with Yahushua of Galilee. But he denied before them, saying, I know not what you say. And when he was gone out into the porch, another maid saw him and said unto him that were there, This fellow was also with Yahushua of Nazareth. And again he denied with an oath, I do not know the man. And after a while came him they that stood by and said to Peter, surely you also are one of them, for thy speech bewrayeth thee. Then began he to curse and swear, saying, I know not the man. And immediately the cock crew. And Peter remembered the words of Yahushua which said unto him, before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me thrice. And they went and wept, and he went out and wept bitterly. This is what you Pharisees did to Yahushua. All of y'all on here claiming Moses' law, this is what y'all did to him. This is what y'all did. This is why you don't mention him. This is why you don't give Yahushua no honor. You don't show him no love. You don't even mention him. And none of your messages. All you do is talk about the goddamn law. That's all you do. And this is why he gonna fuck y'all up. This is why it's fucking comedy when y'all come on here trying to talk your shit. This is why. It's straight comedy. Because you niggas really think you finna get somewhere and you don't understand how fucking blinded you really are. Alright? He ain't coming to get me. He's coming to get y'all. He ain't coming to get me. Alright? Y'all are fighting to uphold the very thing that he died to put away. It's through faith that a man is saved, not by keeping no damn law. And you dumbass niggas that y'all go, ooh, man, y'all gonna get exactly what the fuck is coming to y'all, man. I'm telling you. Exactly what the fuck is coming to y'all. You're just too goddamn dumb to see it. But I'm gonna go ahead and chop this video off right here. Got another one coming behind it. We not finished yet. I want to show the royal house. Not that we don't know, but I want to go through this shit with a fine-tooth comb to show them how scandalous and dickless you faggot-ass niggas really are. Fucking hate y'all, man. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate that y'all are breathing. We're going to do something about that real soon. But, family, y'all go ahead and chop this up while I get this other rack of ribs ready, and I'll see y'all on the flip side. Giving all praises to Yahweh B'Shem HaMashiach Yahushai. All right? Happy Good Friday. Not because Hamashiach was killed, but because he fulfilled the scriptures, because he loved us so much. We thank you. We thank you, Yahushai, for your sacrifice. And we'll never forget it, not throughout all eternity. The Water King. All right, all praises to Yahweh B'Shem HaMashiach Yahushai. See y'all in a minute. KD out. Shalom.